Hello everybody, this is Jolene, and today I have a fun altered project that I created, and this is my Santa mailbot, not mailbots, that I created, and I made this to have for my daughter so she could save her letters she writes to Santa and the letters she receives from Santa. And I'm gonna have a tutorial on my blog on how I made this, but eventually what you will see is that this is one of those unfinished boxes that you can get from Michael's. And what I did is that I painted the whole thing inside. I painted everything red using just regular acrylic paint. Sorry about the lighting, it's really bad here. And once I painted the inside part, I used paper to cover, and I used I used one kind of paper to cut this strip around the lid, and then I used another piece of paper for the top. This is yet another paper, so that's 1, 2, 3, and a fourth paper for the bottom. And I really like how vintage and old this paper looks. It's like an old Christmas, traditional Christmas feel. And if I can get the name of this paper, it's actually this right here. Sorry about that. It's K & Company evergreen paper. Oh yes, this is very pretty. Anyway, what I did was I covered the space I wanted to adhere the paper to with Mod Podge. And if you tried it and the paper wrinkles, it's because you're putting the Mod Podge on the paper and not on the actual surface you want to adhere to. So I just covered the space with Mod Podge. Then I put the paper on. And once I did that, I just went around the edge just to get a feel, like a little crease mark. And that's where I cut. And I did the same with the other sides, and I inked using my cat eye ink because those are so wet. Those are perfect for these. So I used my cat eye to ink all the edges, and also here, because you will have a little bit of the wood showing once you sand it and file it down. And so that worked well with the inking. And I really like how this came out. This Santa, it's actually on this paper, on that bluish and green paper. And what I did was I took a second piece of the paper and I cut the Santa out and I adhere it on top. But before I did that, I'm sorry, I did put glossy accents on it. So I cut it out, I put glossy accents, I let it dry, and then I adhere on top using my pop dots. So I really like how it came out. It looks really oldish and vintagey. And I used my Cricut to cut these letters out. And these were cut using my Alphalicious cartridge. And I just put, what is this? This is stickles, Christmas red stickles over them. So that worked well. And I just made this bow. I think I'm gonna make a tutorial on how to make this bow because I cannot make a bow to save my life. And this is actually a fake bow, what I call it. And I made this sort of loop and then just glue it down to make a fake bow. And I added these little bells, these little jingle bells, which are so cute. I got these from the clearance section at Michael's. So I just add them using jute on the bottom, and I was able to put them in poinsettias. I have 1, 2, 3 going on. It's a lot, but I like how it came out. These are from Petaloo. I think it's called Petaloo. And I like how they're velvety, and the leaves are velvet too. So this is very nice. And the I actually thought these were robins when I bought them, and they're from the same line, the K & Company line, as evergreen as the paper. But when I got them home, I realized they were stickers. So you might see that they're a little shiny, they're raised, they're like embossed stickers. They're made to look like robins, but they were much easier to work with. And they have little bling. So they were so cute. I really like how they feel. They have that raised feel to them. So that was very nice. And I have some more left over to go around here. And the last thing I did was I went online and I got the words for that letter. I don't know if you're familiar with those Macy's commercials of Santa Claus and whether or not you believe. And they're actually from a letter to the editor that a little, I think, 8-year-old wrote to the New York Sun in 1897. Virginia O'Halloran's, I think it's called, her name. And so what I did was I went in and I changed whatever it says, yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus, I would change to yes, Emily, there is a Santa Claus. And there's an explanation. The letter is really pretty. It's beautiful. So I just wrote at the bottom, adapted from the response written by Francis Forcellus Church to Virginia O'Halloran's letter to the editor, New York Sun, September 21st, 1897. You probably seen it on commercials. It's really pretty. So that's my, I'm sorry if you can see it. That's my altered project for the day. It was really fun to do. I actually made this a while back, but I never put the letters on it. So I finally did that last night. So I thought I might give you a peek. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.